On January 20, 2025, Donald J. Trump was sworn in as the 47th President of the United States, marking his second, non-consecutive term in office. This historic event highlighted both the resilience of American democracy and the deep political divisions within the nation. Trump's inauguration was celebrated by his supporters as a moment of renewal, but also raised questions about inclusivity and unity in a polarized political climate. His inaugural address focused on economic revival, immigration reform, and national security, setting the tone for his administration's priorities. The inaugural ceremony. The inauguration followed traditional protocols, beginning with a morning church service and a symbolic meeting at the White House between the outgoing and incoming presidents. Due to unusually cold weather, parts of the program were moved indoors to the Capital One Arena. The event drew notable figures from politics, business, and other sectors, underscoring its significance. Trump's swearing-in ceremony was marked by enthusiasm among his supporters, who viewed it as a reaffirmation of their vision for America. Security measures were stringent, with law enforcement and National Guard personnel ensuring a peaceful transition. President Trump's inaugural address. President Trump's address revisited themes from his campaign, while presenting new priorities for his term. Economic revitalization. Trump pledged to combat inflation and stimulate job growth through tax reforms and trade policies that prioritize American workers. He emphasized manufacturing and energy independence as cornerstones of his economic agenda. Immigration reform. A significant portion of the speech focused on stricter border security, deportation of undocumented migrants with criminal records, and designating foreign criminal gangs as terrorist organizations. Trump framed these measures as essential for public safety and upholding the rule of law. National security. He emphasized bolstering military strength and addressing global challenges such as terrorism and cyber threats. Tone and style. The address was resolute and direct, reflecting Trump's commitment to prioritizing American interests. While supporters appreciated its clarity and alignment with their expectations, critics noted the lack of outreach to political opponents or marginalized groups. Reactions to the inauguration. Public sentiment. Public reactions were mixed. Supporters praised Trump's focus on economic growth, immigration reform, and national security as fulfilling his campaign promises. However, critics expressed concerns about potential impacts on diversity initiatives and humanitarian issues. Media and political commentary. Media analysts offered varied perspectives on Trump's address. Supporters highlighted its consistency with his vision for America, but critics questioned whether it fostered unity or deepened divisions. Bipartisan leaders also voiced differing opinions. Republicans largely welcomed the focus on economic goals, while Democrats called for more inclusive messaging. International reactions. World leaders responded cautiously to Trump's return to office. European leaders emphasized collaboration on global challenges like climate change and trade, while Russian President Vladimir Putin expressed hope for improved US-Russia relations. Other nations expressed uncertainty about Trump's foreign policy direction. Broader context and policy implications. Trump's second term begins amid significant domestic and international challenges. Supporters' perspectives. Proponents argue that Trump's policies could lead to tangible improvements in job creation, public safety, and national security. Critics emphasize potential social and economic implications of stricter immigration policies or aggressive foreign stances. For example, stricter immigration measures could impact workforce dynamics in industries reliant on immigrant labor. Aggressive foreign policies may strain international relations or lead to unintended consequences. Addressing key challenges to enhance the administration's effectiveness and address criticisms raised during the inauguration. Fostering inclusivity. Greater outreach to political opponents and marginalized groups could help bridge divides and foster national unity. Policy balance, a balanced approach to immigration reform that considers humanitarian concerns could mitigate criticism while maintaining public safety. Global cooperation, strengthening alliances with key nations on shared issues like climate change could improve international relations. Economic analysis, conducting detailed assessments of proposed tax reforms' long-term impacts would ensure sustainable growth. More inclusive messaging, adopting a tone that addresses concerns across political divides could foster bipartisan support. Donald Trump's second inauguration is a pivotal moment in U.S. history that reflects both opportunities and challenges for his presidency. Conclusion: his inaugural address set a clear agenda focused on economic growth, immigration reform, and national security, resonating strongly with his base but raising concerns about inclusivity among critics. As the nation moves forward, Trump's administration must navigate these challenges effectively while fostering unity in a politically divided landscape. The success or failure of these efforts will shape Trump's legacy and influence America's trajectory for years to come.